You know that feeling of being tired? That kind of tired that you just know sleep isn't fixing it. Or you're successful, but you're quietly feeling disconnected. Something in you feels disconnected, whether it's disconnected with yourself, disconnected with a higher power. You're feeling disconnected. And you know there is another level of energy. You just know it. You know there's another level of confidence in you. You know there's another level of power that's available to you, but you can't seem to quite get there. And girl, this is not a motivation problem. This really comes down to an energy problem. And this can get really deep. Energy, we throw this word around, but there's so much to it. I'm going to talk about this today. And today I want to talk about how women like you and me can unlock this energy, this powerful energy that I'm talking about. Let's get into it. Hey girl, welcome back to another episode of Rock That Fitness with Anna Rockstar. And you are the guest today. We are here together, just the two of us. Girl, what a day today has been for me. And also what a time it's been for me going over what I wanted to say today and how I wanted to say it, in what order. And you know what? Confession, and I know you can relate to this, overthinking something. I have so much I want to say, but I want to say it just right. And so what do I end up doing? Writing all these notes, getting all excited and pumped up, and then I'm like, oh, I got to rewrite it. It's kind of like that, write it all out, crumble it all. Like in the old days, when you write everything down, crumble it all up and throw it in the trash. Write it all down, crumble it up, throw it up in the trash. That's how I felt like today. It's like, this is in me and it's got to come out, and it doesn't need to have structure today. So while I wrote my notes so many times today, I tossed it because it wasn't working. What a day. And I am going to share with you today. The thing is, I want to talk today about something very exciting that's on my heart, and that is Rockstar Retreat 2026. But there's some elements of what I want to talk about today that I know are going to serve you well and help you at least maybe just think about your own life and your own journey in this life, because it goes beyond food. It goes beyond fitness. There's so much more to life than those things, right? But I want to talk about Rockstar Retreat today because this is really monumental, very monumental in the life of Rock That Fitness, very monumental in my life and my clients' lives and those people and you, because you are here and we're friends. This is a very big deal. So that's why I'm going to talk about it today. Today is Thursday, right? This is going to drop on Monday, but I want to share how my day went today. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because some of the things, the most important parts of what Rock That Fitness or a Rockstar Retreat does, what we do here is the heart of what I do in my life and how I coach and how I guide my women inside of Rock That Fitness and my life. If you're in my life, you know this. And I remember back when I was in, the WW days, and I would share all, on that social media platform, I would share what I was doing. That's basically it. Same thing that I'm doing today. And I would just share my thoughts, my insights, what I was doing. I would share recipes. I would share my workouts. I would share encouraging words, motivation, inspiration, all the shations. And I don't think much has changed in terms of my heart of wanting to share everything I can. And that's kind of where I'm at today too. Like, this is a deeper level of sharing because I have gone through so much in my personal growth, and I see the power of what has happened inside of me. And I want to share that with you. I have a mentor that says, there are people that you won't be able to help. Maybe this will help you out too. Listen to this. There are people that you won't be able to help until you reach a certain level. That's not the words, but anyway, that's why I keep on pushing through on with my personal growth. Mainly because it's freeing, it's invigorating, it's empowering. But then the byproduct of that is it helps me as a coach, and it helps my clients do the same things. So I get very excited about this. So, while I do coach on nutrition for fat loss and the science behind that, very important, right? And I do coach on strength training, building muscle, getting stronger, and having a program that you can follow and know how to follow to do that. These are the strategies. These are the plans. These are the things, the proven methods that work, okay? Most women, most people are running and chasing after that quick fix, that thing that looks shiny and new, the newest trend, the newest fad, because it looks sexy. It looks like the thing. And they keep on thinking, what's that next thing? What's that next thing? But this is the thing. This is the best way to reach your fat loss goals, to reach your physique goals, to reach your health goals. Ultimately, the strategies that I have in place here inside of Rock That Fitness, this is the way to do it long term in a way that you never need another diet again. See, here I go. But these strategies alone aren't going to do it for you, right? Because there's something bigger and more important that needs to happen inside of you for these strategies and plans to work. And I remember back when I was doing WW, after WW, when I reached my goals and I started pressing into this idea of mindset and how you think is how you become. I remember this back, 2018, 19, that I really got involved in thinking about why we do what we do. And it just became more and more powerful, and why this is the pillar of Rock That Fitness, right? Nutrition, fitness, and mindset. And it still to this day hasn't changed, but this year in 2026, I'm making no apologies for the fact that this is more important, because when we really lean in to what the heck is going on upstairs up here, and we get honest in our heart, and we start to connect with ourselves, and we start to become aware of our thoughts and our emotions, and become emotionally mastering our emotions. When we get to this point, girl, unstoppable. This is the reason why women are not successful on their journeys, in their fat loss journey, in their fitness journey, because they are on autopilot. They're operating from the programming in their subconscious mind, unaware of those old behaviors and patterns, and they haven't become aware of it. So that's why I'm unapologetically showing up to say this again. But now we're leaning more into it here in 2026. It's happening for you, girl. It's happening. So whether you have been struggling trying to do the thing, starting over, or whether you are still working on it, wherever you are on your journey, I just want to encourage you to lean into this, the mindset aspect, and what's really happening in here and in here. Because this is going to be the key to your long-term success. It is the key to your long-term success. And let's stay right here. Let's stay present. Let's talk about today. So I want to talk about today, but I get very fired up about this because this is all about energy. Okay. You can go look, Albert Einstein talks about everything is energy, and everything affects everything. This is why inside of Rock That Fitness, we talk about everything. We're not like, okay, we're only talking about fitness and food. That's all we talk about. No, ma'am. We have lives. Hello. We have relationships with people. We have responsibilities at work. We've got people relying on us. We've got lots of things. We've got deadlines. We've got projects. We've got the calendar and all the things, and family, and caregiving. We've got all of this. So we know all this stuff affects it. Everything affects everything. We're not going to be in denial about that. And I just want to say that to give you permission to become aware of all the things. They all matter. It all, and also just like remove it. Remove the judgment. There's no need for that. It ain't helping, girl. You're not behind. Can I repeat that? Because some of you think you're behind and you're not. How can you be behind? You're here. You're right now, today. The only reason you're thinking you're behind is because your mind is in the future or your mind is in the past. So let's just get that straight. You're not behind. Okay. I just went on that rant to tell you that I want to talk about how my day went. And I'm going to start from the beginning of my day. And I don't have notes. I just want to inspire you today. I just want to talk heart to heart without notes and tell you how my day went. And then I want to talk a little bit about Rockstar Retreat. So cheers with my water that says nurses call the shots. Yeah, we do. Cheers to all my nurses out there. All right. My day started like this. And this is going to be, some of this is going to be very vulnerable. So I'm just putting it out there. I have nothing to hide. In case you don't know this, you could ask me just about anything by now. And I'm going to tell you, I got nothing to hide. I'll share. I will share. I hold back sharing a lot just because I think, do they want to know that? I don't know. I don't feel a need, right, to share it. But if you ever have any questions about my life, my own routines, or my personal or my opinion, please just send me a message. I'll tell you. I will share. Anyways, today my day started like this. Country boy was going to be leaving early. He had to go out of town today, and he was going to leave at 6 o'clock this morning. And I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I do my meditation time. And I actually right now have two. This is crazy. It's going to sound crazy, but look, I'm doing this for my own personal growth. I have 2 meditation times in the morning now. One of them is about 18 to 20 minutes long, and then the other one is about 8 minutes with some journal prompts. And that's my work that I do on myself. I'm doing that for myself to grow and learn and become better at being myself and being a better version of me. So anyway, I say that because this morning I didn't do that first thing, and I typically do it first thing because I feel like that's the best time. This is in the morning to, your mind is fresh. That's before I pick up my phone to look at anything. I have made it a habit not to look at social media, not to read the news, not to check my email, not to check a text message. No, because once you do that, energy out, your mind starts thinking, you're thinking about everything. So I go and do my meditation first because my mind is clear. It's a fresh new start of the day, and my mind's open to really having that meditative time. Anyway, so today I didn't do it first. I went and had lap time. And for those of you who don't know what lap time is, it's kind of funny now thinking about it, but Country Boy and I, for the longest time now, we have this thing called lap time. So in the morning, he gets up at 5 now. This schedule changed a while. We used to both get up at 5, but I rebelled and said, I need another hour. I got to get up at 4. So I get up at 4. And I go in there for lap time. He's in his office after 5. And I'm like, you ready for lap time? He's like, anytime. Lap time is me going in there with my cup of coffee and sitting on his lap. I know that might sound ridiculous to everybody, but it's become this thing that we have done for a long time. And this is our time, one of our times that we spend together to start our day, where we talk about what's on our mind, what are we doing, what are we up to, how are things going, blah, 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 lap time. Okay, well, anyway, there was something that came up during lap time that kind of activated my emotions in a conversation. And I'm not I don't raise my voice and yell at it, but I felt very defensive in this conversation. And all that to say is I'm aware of it now. What's really crazy is, like I say, I'm going to get vulnerable with you. I've learned so much about myself, and we can continue to learn about ourselves, but I have become more and more aware of how the traumas, not big, some of it big T trauma, the traumas in my life have created programming in my subconscious mind, which creates this activation. Some people like to call it a trigger. I don't like that word. I don't like to call it a trigger because it sounds so negative and like I don't have power. It's an emotion that gets activated, and now I'm aware of it, and now I know where it comes from and why. And the crazy thing is that the one that happened this morning is like, I even knew exactly the emotion I was feeling and what it was connected to. Isn't that wild? It was connected to a time when I was in nursing school, in clinicals, and I had a professor that focused a lot on what you did wrong instead of what you did right. And I felt that emotion and I would fight against it. I'm like, what about everything I did right? I was that student. I'm like, yeah, but I did all this. Hello? Anyway, I had that emotion stir up, right? But these days I'm aware and I can respond rather than react. Well, I sometimes still react, but then I catch myself. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm reacting. And, I catch myself now. So why am I saying all that? Why am I telling you all that? Because my day started off really in a weird funk. Like my energy was in a strange place today. And when I say energy, I want to make sure that I make this clear because like I said, this word energy gets thrown around a lot, and energy is true. Like there is a frequency happening. This is science. This is why I said Einstein talked about how everything has energy. There's a frequency happening all of the time inside of us. And there's a vibration, right? And what I shared with my clients, with my Rockstar ladies, is there's always a vibe. Are you high vibing or low vibing? That's what I say, the vibe, right? The Rockstar vibe is what I'm talking about. If you're feeling feelings of like sadness, anger, depression, fear, anxiety, these emotions are low vibes, right? They're low vibes, and we can change that. There are ways, there's tools to do some things so you can change that. You can change your state and get yourself back into a high vibe. I'm not talking about toxic positivity where it's like, I'm just going to do happy, happy affirmations and get myself high vibing. That is not what I'm talking about. There's tools. I won't get into that. But what I'm saying is that there's an energy. Well, today my energy was off. I couldn't quite figure out what was going on with my energy this morning. This is why it took me so long to get around to doing my podcast recording today. Just hitting record because I was in a strange energy today. So anyway, like I said, I just wanted to come and talk to you today and tell you what was going on with me. And I don't feel the need to do anything about it. Just be with it and see what's going on and be aware of it and be at peace and talk about it with you. So I knew I was going to go to the beach today, which, you know what, when I go to the beach and walk on the beach, I definitely get into a great vibe when I go there. And today was a great day. And I got to go to the beach for a nice long walk. And then my appointment to meet with the sales manager at the Lively Beach resort, where we're going to be having Rockstar Retreat there on site, and she's going to give me a tour and stuff. So I was excited about that today. And, there's just so much now that we've had Rockstar Retreat 4 years in a row, we've got history with Rockstar Retreat. It's grown in terms of how many people have come each year. It's gotten better each year. And each year it has been members only. So this year there is a completely different, like the heart of Rock That Business is here, right? The heart of Rockstar Retreat. But it's going to be a different vibe. It's going to be a different level. It's going to be deeper. And this is Rockstar Retreat 2026, Rockstar Energy. Yes, that's like our mantra. Like we're doing the energy thing. Rockstar energy, and let me just say what that means. Rockstar energy is what happens when strength and calm and confidence live in the same body. I feel that. I'm feeling it. And I have given myself more permission to be more in touch with those feelings and my intuition, and it has been serving me well. They say listen to that your heart and your intuition, I believe that. I believe that. And you know why I believe that? Because God is in my heart. I can listen to my heart. But truly, it's God. It's the higher power. It's my source. That's where my creativity comes from. That's where I know what to do and why I do what I do. It's in my heart. So one of the things, and hopefully I can remember to share this at the end, I have been listening to this one song the last couple of days. I mean, on repeat, girl, because I feel this song in my soul, and it's reminding me who the heck I am. Sometimes we need to be reminded. You need to be reminded who you are, right? You've come a long way. You've done a lot of things. You've achieved a lot. But that's not who you are. You are you. You're not the role that you play. You're not the, whatever. You are those things in a role, but it's not who you are. Remember who you are. So this song was reminding me who I am and why I do what I do and who I am. And I will share the end because I want you to listen to this song. I want you to go check out this song and it might speak to you. It might not. I don't know. I'm believing in the, your vibe attracts your tribe and that thing. And I know we're vibing. So I think you'll like that song. But anyway, I listened to that song over and over. And it just made me realize, I'm human, and I can start thinking of, back, I can have those old patterns and old thoughts and feelings come back. And it's like, I'm not there anymore. And I remind myself who I am today, where I'm going. And I know you get this because we all do it, especially when we're trying to level up in our lives. And you can't just do, you have to be. And so I want to be the woman who is looking to the future and doing the things today that are in alignment with my goals, the outcome goal, right? Anyways, I know I'm talking all over the place, but I feel like you get it. So thanks for letting me do that. But I'm excited. I'm going to share with you about Rockstar Retreat and who I'm talking to. Who am I talking to? I'm talking to you, girl. So I went and met, her name is Brittany. She's the sales manager over at Lively Beach. And it was a great connection. She's amazing. She gets what we're doing. She understands rockstar energy. So open, so willing to help us any way that she can. And it was just great. I got to tour the whole place. We went out on the boardwalk, got to experience walking out on the boardwalk towards the beach. It's so beautiful. It's so amazing. Got to see, the community area, some of the rooftop areas where you can see the beach from the rooftops. And the pool, oh my goodness, the pool is beautiful. It's huge. It's so pretty. Yeah, it's really awesome. So the vibe is there. And there's a fire pit. I hope we get to use the fire pit while we're there because it looks cool. But, the thing that matters to me this year is that I know that Rockstar Retreat has been very impactful on a deep level to the ladies who have come every year. And it's not going to be any different this year in terms of, yes, it's going to have impact. And I believe it's going to have more impact than ever. I do truly believe in my soul that Rockstar Retreat 2026 is going to be bigger and better than ever. And not only are the doors open right now to get your tickets right now, don't delay, because there are going to be there's limited spots. Because we are going to be bringing so much intention to what we're doing for Rockstar Retreat this year. Because I know that you are out there working your tail off. You are showing up for everybody, your family, your responsibilities, your work, your career, the workforce. You're out there, you're doing the thing. And you've got your mind just filled with all of the responsibilities and things and expectations people have of you. And it's a lot. But this is going to be your opportunity to come and reconnect with yourself, your purpose, your life, your body, and your mind, and connect with other women, like-minded women who are also ready to level up and stop being apologetic about it, stop living small and making, giving their power away all the time, left and right. Yeah, I know. I was there. I'm not talking down to anybody because I get it. I totally get it. And I still to this day, catch myself and need to redirect as well. But anyway, that's what we're going to be doing in Rockstar Retreat 2026. We're up leveling, and a lot of the focus is definitely going to be to regulate our nervous system and how important that is, how important it is. And all of this is connected. Our nervous system is connected. We've got electricity. We are energized. We are energy. Our body is energy, right? And this mass is carrying energy, and these electrical things are happening on the inside of our nervous system, our brain, all connects. It's awesome. It's neuroscience. And there is electricity. There's energy happening. And when we can regulate and get our nervous system to align and be in this peaceful state, watch out. We are unstoppable. But at the same time, we can build our body. And we're going to have gym sessions where we're going to go through not just workouts, like intentional workouts that build your strength and help you build muscle. And we're going to go through those moves. We're going to feel strong, not just on the inside mentally, but in your body. And how great. This is like going to be you unlocking for yourself your next level, body and mind. And not only are you coming to be unlocking your next level, whatever that looks like, because look, if you're not growing, you're dying. Bottom line, we have to keep ourselves growing. So you're coming, right, to unlock that next level of you, body and mind. And how powerful is it going to be when you do that together with other women in the same place? That's rockstar energy all together. And so I'm just so excited about this. And I know that the way that everything is coming together, I'm not doing it. It is happening because the energy, the frequency that is going out and attracting who is supposed to come here, how it's supposed to come together. And it is mind-blowing, but I'm not surprised because it's science. And here's what's wild. I didn't know, I'm going to tell you a little mini history. I didn't know, and I think I probably mentioned this, if Rockstar Retreat was going to happen this year. Just because there was some restructuring of Rock That Fitness, right, in 2025, and things were kind of changing and stuff. And I, didn't get started on planning Rockstar Retreat for 2026, like early, like I usually do. And so in my mind, I was like thinking, oh, maybe we won't have Rockstar Retreat this year. Or maybe, we'll just skip it this year. I don't know. Wasn't sure. But then I started getting some people reaching out, asking about Rockstar Retreat for 2026, and I realized something. I can't not have Rockstar Retreat because of myself. I got to get out of the way and let this happen. It's meant to be. And this makes me really excited and brings a lot of joy because I was like, I don't even have the same team of people. Who's going to do this? Because I know I have enough on my plate, taking care of business with RTF and coaching and all that I have going on. I'm not even, so this is the serendipity, is that what they call it? Synchronicities. One of our Rockstar members lives here locally. She lives quite a ways away. But we are not even like that close, but she has been in RTF for about a year now. She's had her own transformation. She's a business owner here locally. A phenomenal person. And now I can call her my friend. And we decided to get together to go for a walk downtown at the Bayfront. And one thing led to another. I was telling her about Rockstar Retreat, and She said, I want to be the coordinator. And I was like, really? I didn't take her seriously. I really didn't. And well, I didn't that day. And then we got talking about it a little bit later again. And one thing led to another. And boom, Laura Crandall. She's the Rockstar Retreat 2026 coordinator this year. And I am so pumped for her being, because this is what's wild. She has the same rockstar energy. Not even say, she's got like next level rockstar energy. She understands the heart of Rock That Fitness. She understands my vision and my heart, and she's aligned with it, and she's excited for it. She's on the team, and this is so exciting. And she's filled with creativity, and she's a great balance between my wild and, what do you want to call it? My free spiritedness. And our administrator is Carla. She's been around for years. Thank you, Carla. Amazing administrator of Rock That Fitness. Love you so much, girl. And she keeps me in line, and she keeps things going. And, with the administration side of RTF, thank God for Carla. But with us being so different, and then Laura being the coordinator in the middle, and she's got a great balance of the systems and structure in place, but yet free spirit and creative. And so this Rockstar Retreat team this year is next level. Hello. So excited for this. So anyway, that's really one of the biggest things that I wanted to come in here and share about Rockstar Retreat. And one of the things, if nothing else, I do want to urge you to come. I want you to get a ticket if you feel like this is speaking to you. Like, I want to be here. I want to be a part of that, because there is nothing more powerful than being together in person. I mean, I know that we have, membership. It's great. We're in there. We're coaching on coaching calls, Zoom calls and stuff. But being in person is a whole nother level of energy in the room with people who are all there for the same reason. The real strong desire to go deep and make an impact in your own life, connect with yourself, connect with others, and have other people have your back. I feel this. I have my own connections too. Like, I have my connections in areas, people who hold me accountable, who push me, who show me that I can do more than I think I can. That's the kind of connection I'm talking about. Women who have your back and support you and encourage you. This isn't competition. This is, I see your potential, and I know you can do this. And when you have people who have your back like that, you start to see yourself in a different way. You start to see, like, yeah, that's right. It's like a mirror. We're like mirrors for each other. That's the power of being together, having this connection and community. So I'm excited to open the doors. The doors are open to join, to get this ticket, Rockstar Retreat 2026. This is our 5th annual Rockstar Retreat. And this is the first time we're opening it to non-members, but I'm telling you right now, if you feel connected to me, you're going to feel completely connected to everybody in Rock That Fitness, because it's our vibe. That's the energy. That's it. And that's what I'm excited about, is that I know when we have gathered all of the women together, there is a strong bond that starts to happen instantly. It's not weird. It's like, wow, these women get it. We get each other. When you meet that friend, that quote unquote stranger, somebody you don't know, and you have that connection, that is what we have. That happens in Rock That Fitness, and it happens at Rockstar Retreat. So if you feel this tug and you're ready for your next level, maybe you haven't been a member of Rock That Fitness, that's okay. If this is calling you to your next level, where you can get in here and like you've been tired, you've been doing all the things, you're busy, but yet you feel disconnected, you're working hard, and you feel like, I just can't seem to get ahead, and maybe your health is starting to fail you, you're not as fit. This is time to level up, girl, Because imagine yourself getting in alignment with who you are meant to be, because you already know you're meant for more, right? You know you're meant for more. Now it's time to have the courage. Do it scared, because we don't grow in that place of comfort. We grow when we're scared. We don't know how we're going to do it. We don't have to know. You will figure it out. But if you know in your heart it's meant to happen, great big things are coming, girl. This is your next level. And in terms of how you want to show up in your future, the future self is going to thank you for doing this, because you're going to get an alignment right here in your mindset. You're going to start to understand what you need to do for your own personal health, your nutrition, for your goals, your fitness, strength training, recompositioning your body. Imagine that, the next level of you. Imagine how that changes how you show up in your family, in your day-to-day relationships, in your relationship with your spouse, your significant other, in your relationship with the people that you love, in your relationship with people at work. You are going to have a whole new level of self-love, to the place, self-love, self-respect, self-trust, and ready, bing, 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 self-leadership that's going to take you into your life in a whole new way, where you're going to have confidence you didn't even know you had inside. It's in you. It's time to unlock it. And I'm not talking about a boastful, prideful, egotistical type of confidence. I'm talking about a quiet confidence inside, that you're calm and you're responding to your life, and you have answers, and you can trust yourself, and you can trust. You don't have to be afraid of the future, because you trust yourself and you have mastery over your emotions. Your next level. And how does it feel that you have reached your physique goals, and you can wear whatever you want, and you can walk into a room with pure confidence, knowing that you just are you, and you have a new confidence in yourself that you didn't even know you could have. But new things start happening. You start having more opportunities at work. You start learning how, you start just showing up in a whole different way, where things just make more sense, and you're at peace, and your nervous system is regulated, and you're feeling more joy and more gratitude. Can we say gratitude? Do you know that gratitude is like the highest vibe of frequency? And when we have it, we're not in need. Gratitude is the emotion and feeling of no lack, like more than enough. It's abundance. And when we can live in that place, we attract that too. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, girl, I think I have rambled on enough. I'm just really pumped for Rockstar Retreat 2026. Before I go, I do want to remind you though, if you want to get into the Rockstar vibe sooner, well, if you do join let's talk about one thing, and I'm going to come back to Rockstar Retreat. One thing, reminder, Kickstart, next round happening March. Okay. Get on the priority list if you've been thinking about it, you want to join us for this next program, Kickstart program, 6-week program where I walk you step by step right where you are and help you with your nutrition for fat loss, for muscle building, and help guide you with your strength training wherever you're at. You're gonna be able to do your strength training from home or in an app, in our Rock That Fitness app. This is going to be small group coaching, week to week, 6 weeks, Kickstart program starting in March. But get on the priority list, because those people who are on my priority list are going to get early access, and you're going to get my gift, my $100 gift towards registration for Kickstart. You'll get it early before I open up, before registration closes to the public. Okay. But anyway, the link is in the show notes. Go check it out. Rockstar Retreat. What I wanted to say about that, once you register, immediately we have our Rockstar Retreat 2026 private community that you're going to go into. And this is where we're going to be coordinating. This is what's so freaking fun. We are coordinating and planning ahead of time, because Lively Beach Resort has condos, and we encourage the condo sharing, and every condo has kitchens. And so we're going to be living together for, 4 days. 4 days, 3 nights. It's going to be a blast. It always is a blast to share these condos together, have fun together. We're going to, do the finale, whole new place downtown that we're going to be doing that with, Flying Free Band. So much fun, so many fun things we have planned. Anyway, inside of this Facebook community, this private group for Rockstar Retreat 2026, this is where everyone starts to really connect, and that Rockstar energy just starts to build and build. And, we coordinate room sharing, and it's going to be so freaking fun. So register today. Go get your ticket, girl, and invite somebody. Invite a friend. Say, let's go do this together. In there, when I say we're going to do some regulating of our nervous system too, we are going to be doing breathwork session and sound bath session. Like I said, we are going to be doing some gym sessions, and we're going to be spending time on the beach, walking the beach, enjoying the sunshine, enjoying the waves, and hanging out together. It's not going to be jam-packed. There's going to be space for you to enjoy connecting with yourself out there in nature, and space connecting with others. It's going to be epic. Anyway, links are in the show notes for those things. I hope there was something in here, whether you do the thing, whether you take action with us in RTF, whatever you do, I hope you were inspired to step into doing something courageous for yourself. You deserve it, girl. You work hard. All right, girl, I'm going to go. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being a part of the show today. I love you so, so very much. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Send me a message on social media, anywhere, or, email me, Anna@rockthatfitness.com. I love you. Remember, self-care, self-love all day, every day, in every way. Do I have your word? Good. Let's rock.